This guy is like vanilla personified. Not even vanilla. I'm sorry, vanilla's too spicy. This guy's plain yogurt.
No, that's too tart.
Oh, you're right.
He's just a piece of cardboard. But like blended up into a puree.
Yeah, there we go. A cardboard.
A
cardboard slurry.
A cardboard slurry.
Yes.
That's the new. Everybody, take that out of the stream. Put it everywhere.
Like you lick this guy's face, you're gonna taste cardboard.
Yeah.
It's the Casey and Zoe thing.
True for you, but not for me.
Too true for you, but not for me, because that's like the ethos of PragerU, and I want to see them be giant hypocrites and criticize this thing that they do all the time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dennis Prager is all about true for you, but not for me. We start every day's stream with gaming at noon.
Mondays we game the whole time.
Mondays we game all day, but most days we do a lot of gaming.
We start at noon Pacific Standard.
Usually we'd actually probably game a little more after this.
Yeah.
But Zoe has to go to work.
Capitalism.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably wrap after this video.
Yeah.
But yes, there will be much gaming.
But one more funny, stupid thing for us to rip to shreds.
That's just pure hypocrisy.
Here we go. Beep, beep. It is right now for us 4:03 p.m.
Yes, indeed.
Is there such a thing as truth? Or is everything, including truth, a statement of personal opinion or preference? In other words, is truth relative?
It depends.
They also this is a very common thing in the PragerU little teachy videos.
Yeah.
They'll take a huge philosophical notion that has been debated among the greatest minds of our species for millennia and then give you the right answer. It's insane. So right now they're asking the question, does truth exist? Which has no answer.
Yeah.
And I bet they're gonna give us the answer.
I mean, I've got opinions about it,
Oh,
and
of
they're all contextual.
Of course.
Here, let's put aside the science angle. Yes, you can sit on a couch and not appear to be moving, but since the Earth at the equator is rotating at 1,100 miles per hour, you are, from that perspective, moving, and very fast. I'm not talking about that kind of relative.
Okay.
Let's confine ourselves to the more everyday questions of truth, like, does it exist? Once the answer to this question was obvious, usually confined to late-night discussions in college dorm rooms, but no longer. Truth is...
There was a time when we knew what truth was?
The answer was obvious. Why then have philosophers been debating it for all of human history? What the fuck? Woo!
Oh my God.
Is going through a tough time. A white woman feels black and represents herself to be so. She rises in the leadership ranks of the NAACP until her fiction is exposed.
And also, but no one criticized Rachel Dolezal more than the left.
Yeah.
like
Fox.
what?
She refuses to go quietly, however. She feels black, and so she is black. A 69-year-old man in the Netherlands petitions the court to legally change his age to 49 because that's how he feels.
That one I don't even care.
Okay, so from a philosophical standpoint, to get a little academic
Yeah,
here.
get in. So he's a philosophy major. So she's a degree and everything.
Philosophy graduate.
Graduate.
But to what he's doing is he's using the definition of truth, in which truth explains what is findable by empirical data. So, like, if I can see it, if I can feel it, it must be true. If I can explain it, if I can give it a label, it must be true. So this is one version of truth. It's like, if what I see goes along with what you're saying, that's the true thing. So he's using this definition of truth, which is only one definition of truth, to criticize a bunch of different meanings of truth, whether something's true for me, whether something feels true. Like, these are different planes of truth. So you can't use one to explain the other.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
It is logically incorrect.
Yeah.
And of course, seemingly on a daily basis, men and more boys with all the chromosomes and body parts that make them distinctly male declare themselves to be female. And women and
it was no
There
mistake.
it is.
It was no mistake that they started with two very silly examples.
So that they could be transphobic.
Yes, which is like Rachel Dolezal's one woman. One woman acted
Weird lady.
weird. One woman acted weird, and so now truth is dead, I guess.
Weird lady happened.
Oh, and also one
Truth no
man.
more.
One man acted weird and said, "Change my age." So now truth is dead.
So trans people are not true.
Yeah, and building up to trans people, which is obviously an entirely different scenario because trans people deal with gender dysphoria, and there is no age dysphoria that is acknowledged by the medical community, nor is there race dysphoria. Though there is a lot of legit research being done into the behavior of Rachel Dolezal and people like that, and like what's going on there, and we'll see what is discovered as the scientific community continues to explore that. But trans stuff is quite scientifically settled, and to act like confused about it, it's just like you didn't research the science.
Anytime someone like this becomes obsessed with what's in a trans person's pants, it's because they want to fuck a trans person.
Yeah.
more and more
100% of the time.
girls likewise declare themselves
That's true.
to be male. They feel they're one sex or the other. Therefore, they are that.
No,
Wrong. Not sex.
Not sex.
Gender.
Gender. Good try.
All right-wingers love to conflate
Please
sex
learn
and
what
gender.
words mean.
Please learn what words mean, right-wingers. It would be so helpful to the discourse. Trans people and trans activists are not saying that you get to decide your sex. They're saying that gender is a construct and an expression, and also that gender dysphoria gives it even more credence. So that's it.
True for you, but not for me.
Sex, and we must accept that regardless of what the truth is.
No, you must accept the truth, the scientific facts around trans issues and trans theory. You're being asked to accept the truth, sir, and you are rejecting the truth to substitute your own feelings.
Right.
Yeah, you this, what's this idiot's name?
Piece of
I
shit,
wish I kept it on the
asshole,
screen.
shit
Anyway,
stain.
whatever your name is, Jim Bob, you're a fucking idiot.
Renowned philosophy professor. He's a philosophy professor and he doesn't know what truth is?
Well, there's a professor who should be fired. Can we get this professor canceled? Can the cancel mob?
This is a philosophy professor using two completely different definitions of truth to explain his transphobia? Blech!
Yeah.
I'll puke in my mouth.
Very stupid.
In a viral video,
And I'm very sorry that you get bullied and you never should. And
Oh, that fucking sucks.
yes, Casey and I will stand in your corner and make fun of these transphobes until they cry themselves into a coma.
a 5'9" American Caucasian male asks students at the University of Washington to acknowledge that he's Chinese or 6'5" or a woman. Some hesitate, but no
Different things. Different
Yeah.
things.
one will tell him what he's saying is not true, that he's not what he says he is. That would be mean and intolerant.
And so have you seen all the raw footage from this video, sir? Or did you only see the edited version that got posted on the internet, sir?
Yeah.
Are you sure that there weren't people who maybe did say, I don't know, I think you're off base, and they were cut out because the video you were watching was propaganda designed to assert a false narrative?
Propaganda that you could use in your own propaganda?
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, good try!
Maybe you're citing propaganda for your propaganda?
This true for you but not for me relativism is disconcerting because it requires the acceptance of obvious contradictions.
Also, why is it always the most boring person you've ever seen talking about this shit?
I know. I wish he was more interesting.
This guy is like vanilla personified. Not even vanilla. I'm sorry, vanilla's too spicy. This guy's plain yogurt.
No, that's too tart.
Oh, you're right.
He's just a piece of cardboard. But like blended up into a puree.
Yeah, there we go. A cardboard.
A cardboard
slurry.
A cardboard slurry.
Yes.
That's the new. Everybody, take that out of the stream. Put it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like you lick this guy's face, you're gonna taste cardboard.
yeah.
Oh.
Where's the face? Then?
Denial of reality and common sense. Rather than adjusting our lives to the truth has to adjust itself to us. But it's very difficult to live this way, not to mention it being highly impractical. We rely...
And like, you know, and like not just to make fun, it is fun to make fun of him because he looks boring, but also that like it speaks to something where like I feel like there are these people who like they're so locked in the status quo. They're so all about like being the most generic human possible. And so that anyone, you know, exploring more unusual aspects of the human experience and human existence is like a threat to them and their value system that says everyone should, you have to comb your hair with a side part, and you have to put on a gray suit and a white button-up shirt and a sensible tie, nothing too flashy, maybe a nice burgundy.
Wait, do you know who he looks just like?
Who?
Wait, keep this picture in your mind. Wait. That's this guy.
He does have a bit of a normal SpongeBob
He
vibe.
looks just like normal SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Wait, look at normal SpongeBob, and then look at this guy. It's the same guy. Everyone, we found him.
He's got the cheek.
He's normal SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I
And
am
and so it's just like I get like honestly like you know I'm like compassionate to some extent of like if like this is your idea of how to look and sound, I can see how like a drag queen would be like, what? Like sure, you know, and the thing is like, and to be clear, like I obviously have no problem like with someone wants to dress like they're a chunk of tofu, like it's your life.
Yeah,
it's your life.
Fine, go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not gonna stop you.
Don't talk to me. Don't bother other people about the things they want to do. Just have your little boring life. And that's the thing too, is like I think they're bothered because they have FOMO on some level. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That they're like they're all mad about like, oh, these people, but deep inside they're like,
no. These people are so fucking kinky.
like so repressed. Yeah, they're like, oh, I bet,
these are the kinkiest people.
I bet they're having so much fun at those gay bars.
We are.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
We are.
I think they know. And this guy, can you imagine what this guy's life is like? He like just he just like works and then he goes home and like pecks his wife on the cheek and then like sits in a recliner
And his lazy boy that's like a puke brown.
and like reads like a paper newspaper. Like it's like.
Gay bars are the best.
You know, just again, live your boring life if you want to be a living snooze fest. It's you're right, and let other people be exciting and fun.
And I'm
playful.
gonna motorboat boobies over here. So have fun in your boring life. I'm gonna go kiss a bunch of girls.
Find independent, universal truths in order to think clearly, to navigate.
We don't know if universal truths exist. Have you ever read a book?
He's a fucking philosophy professor.
This guy had a PhD. Wait, I don't know if he is. We're gonna Google. We're gonna give him a Google.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be
after this shit.
Wouldn't be the first time PragerU lied about their person's credentials.
Yeah, honestly.
Life. Otherwise, we quickly get lost.
Ooh.
There must be some things that just are, things that are true. This way points north for everybody, no matter what anyone happens to prefer or sincerely believe.
Unless there's a stronger magnet nearby.
Yeah, if there's a stronger magnet, it won't point north. Good try.
For the record.
You fucking piece of shit.
Doesn't even know how a fucking compass works. What a moron.
No, magnets aren't true.
Yeah.
It's because you believe.
So what is truth?
Also, north is called north because we said it was.
Yeah.
It's not a universal truth.
Yeah, no. We chose north.
The only, like, possible universal truth is, like, consciousness, not north being north.
Yeah.
At its root, truth is a matchup with reality. A story, a statement, or belief is only true if it lines up with what's real. It's like a socket wrench fitting perfectly onto a bolt. Reality
so
is the
stupid.
truth maker. Reality.
Do you think I'm a baby?
this
Are
is-
you calling me a baby?
This is antithetical to like all the most basic theories of philosophy.
This is so fucking
like,
stupid.
Holy shit.
Believe the truth, but the truth true.
He makes something true. To say the earth is flat or the moon is made of green cheese is false. Why? Because it doesn't match up with reality. Until quite recently, the purpose of all education in large part was the pursuit of truth. The motto of Harvard...
Until quite recently.
it still
you know,
is.
when the transes happened?
It still is, you fucking liar. science and doctors, they figured out gender dysphoria. They figured out the most effective treatments. Studies have been done. Like, this shit is working for people. Like
It's unreal.
what is it, like 97% of kids who go on puberty blockers end up choosing to fully transition.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... It's very frustrating to see someone claim that the scientific consensus is evidence of, like, people not doing science anymore. It's fucking crazy.
Right. If he wants to be philosophical about it, he can make the argument that science operates within the constraint of science, within the constraints of the scientific method.
Sure.
And perhaps there are truths that we can't comprehend through scientific method.
Yes.
That would be cool and philosophical.
Yeah.
What he's doing is being a bigot.
And a propagandist.
Yeah, good try though. Good try, philosophy professor. Get the fuck out of
University,
here.
for example, is veritas, Latin for truth. No more. Anyone who says education should be...
Harvard went woke. Harvard went woke. Be careful, everyone. Wee woo.
about the pursuit of truth is immediately shot down with the comeback, whose truth? Increasingly, people speak of my truth.
Don't ask questions, or the truth disintegrates.
I say that I'm in the pursuit of truth all the time, and never once has someone replied to me, "Whose truth?" Never happened.
Oh, is he strawmanning?
Yeah, strawmanning
Truth,
so
or say,
hard.
it's true for me, or your reality, as though truth is merely a matter of opinion or perspective.
Many truths are.
Yeah.
Many things are a matter of perspective.
Yeah. I like there you know it's like widely debated that like what I see as the color red might not be what you see as the color red, but they're both red for us.
Right. Yeah.
There's no way to accurately describe the color red as it is. So but is red real? Is it true?
Yeah, and is true north true when you take a compass to the moon?
That's right.
Is it still true,
Is there
sir?
north on the moon?
Is there north? What way is north on the moon, sir? And I mean north on Earth. Like, so much is perspective. Again, like I said at the very beginning of the video, it depends.
Yeah.
The way you find truth is you take each case and you analyze it thoughtfully and honestly on a case-by-case basis. That's how
Yeah.
you find truth. Not by trying to figure out what the absolute unbendable laws of Earth are or whatever. Unless you're talking about scientific laws, physics, biology,
Yeah, yeah.
chemistry. But yeah, this idea of like the truth is set and known is crazy.
Oh, I love you guys. Good shit. Keeping it funny in the chat.
Yes, indeed.
My face is blue. My face is blue after a hard night of drinking.
At the 2018 Golden Globe Awards, Oprah Winfrey famously said that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have.
Okay.
Now, you can have your experience or your perspective.
Yes.
That's what she meant.
Yeah, that's what she said and meant.
Said your truth. She meant, unless you're, responding to her in bad faith, which I know you would never do.
He is.
Oh my God, a guy in PragerU? No. It would never
Right,
happen.
right, PragerU,
It would
the
never
arbiters
happen.
of truth.
PragerU would never
Right,
approach
right,
an issue
right.
in bad faith.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what she meant. So you're agreeing with her. That's cool that you agree with what Oprah just said. Nice, dude.
But there's no such thing as your truth or my truth.
Well, there is if you mean perspective.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
what
you
people
said.
mean.
You said perspective.
Yeah.
So, where are we moving our goalposts again?
This motherfucker needs to watch Rashomon, like right now. Quick, sir. Watch Rashomon or read the book and learn about, the subtle dynamics of truth in human existence.
I cannot believe this man defended a dissertation.
Yeah.
You can look up what his dissertation was on. I want to say it.
There's only the truth, that which is true for everyone. As Wall Street Journal writer Byron Tao noted, Oprah employed a phrase that I've noticed a lot of other celebrities using these days, your truth instead of the truth. But he added, your truth undermines the idea of shared common facts. And here's...
Except it doesn't, when the implication is that it's a matter of perspective.
He's so horny.
And full disclosure, for me, philosophically speaking, in my world, truth is singular. I agree with the phrase, truth is singular and its versions are mistruths.
Interesting.
I do. And I can talk for hours about the subtleties and nuance of that. That's my position right now, and I'm not going to pretend like that's undebatable
Yeah.
or unassailable. No.
Yeah.
That's my position that is based on my life experience at this point, and I'd love to talk about it. Ha! Come face dinosaur!
Oh, good shit. Actually, a little bit.
A little bit. He's got the complexion of cum.
He looks like the dad from Dinosaurs.
He does a little bit.
What was I gonna say? I don't know, something stupid. He's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
Yeah,
There's
there
another
you go. There
problem
you
with
go.
your truth. If your truth is truth, anyone who doesn't hold that truth must be wrong. This sounds a lot like narcissism, and it's intellectual bullying.
Guys, thinking someone is wrong is a narcissism. Does he know what words mean? I'm confused.
So this man, a paid professional professor, thinks that scientists and doctors asserting the reality of trans lives and trans experience and the treatments that make trans people the most happiest and self-expressed they can be, he thinks that's intellectual bullying. You think you're being bullied because the facts don't agree with your feelings. That's what's going on, you fucking ass.
And this is the party of facts don't care about feelings.
Yeah, of course. It's total bullshit. All conservatives, all they care about is feelings. They don't give a fuck about facts.
Also, just to clarify, facts and truth aren't the same word.
Nope.
And they don't mean the same thing.
They sure don't, especially if you're a fucking philosophy professor. If this was just some guy, I would be way more forgiving. But this is a claimed philosophy professor.
I have an
alleged...
undergraduate degree, and I know more shit than this
I
guy.
don't have a degree in philosophy, and I know more than this guy. It's like astounding how stupid he is.
It's unreal.
Believe my truth or else. Not exactly a positive pro-truth.
Or else what? Who said or else?
Who-
What the fuck are you
what
talking about?
boogeyman crawled into my room?
Believe my truth, or else I will do things to my own body and live my life the own way I want, and it has nothing to do with you. Better look out, mister. What the fuck?
I'm gonna kiss consenting adults that I like to kiss. Like, okay.
This kind of like fucking victim complex shit makes me want to make an or else. You want to play the victim?
Yeah. What's the or else?
How about we cook up an or else for you so you can see what it is actually in reality when there's a consequence for something?
These people have never experienced an or else.
No. They're just terrified by the concept that something might not go their ideological way.
Fucking normal SpongeBob over here.
Message. Yeah, truth is going through a tough time. So let's review. Truth can't be relative. If it is relative, it's not truth.
Wait.
To say there is no
what?
truth for all people is to declare a truth for all people.
What? To say there is no truth for all people is to declare a truth for all people.
That there is... But who says there's no truth for all people? This is another straw man. I've never heard anyone say that.
To say up is this way is to say down is this way. That's I'm confused.
Well, the thing is, if you said there is no truth for all people, that is declaring a truth in your
that
perception.
applies to all people.
Yes. So he would be right, except that nobody says there is no truth for all people. Some people say different people have their own truths, their own perspectives and experiences, and there are facts that transcend perspective-based truths. But again, he's just responding to an argument that no one is making.
He just made prior. There is what?
To say there is no truth.
No. Before this, truth can't be relative.
Truth can't be relative.
But
if it is relative, it's not truth.
But it's relative to his definition of truth is that it's relative to reality.
Yeah.
It's that language aligns with reality.
Which is a matter of relation.
Relativity.
It's relativity.
I'm just so confuzzled.
It's very upsetting to think that a guy gets paid to be a professor when he's a fucking moron. And just note that all these PragerU videos, these talkie head guys, they're always responding to nobody. They're always responding to straw mans.
Yeah.
You know, and notice we're doing a show where we are responding directly to the guy's exact statements.
I just can't believe. I love
Whereas
that
if we
table
were
flip
Yeah, if we were propagandists, we would just make our own video where we're standing in front of a green screen. Making up arguments this guy's never said, and then responding to them like, isn't that crazy? This guy said we should eat dog turds for dinner every night. What's the world coming to?
The wokes!
But since we're not disgusting fucking liars, we actually respond directly to the exact things that fascist morons are saying.
This fucking guy.
To say there is no truth for all
and
people.
yes, Ragnats, we needed
Image of a goose with a top hat and a monocle.
People is to declare a truth for all people. In effect, you're saying it's true that there is no truth. And to declare that both your and my...
And to be fair, that's part of why I don't hang with that. Like, the truth is that there is no truth. Like there is some of that in some philosophers' takes, don't you think?
Right. It's a paradox.
It's a paradox.
There can't be no truth because that would be true.
Exactly.
Which I understand. It's what I wasn't necessarily confused as to the statement he made, but that the fact that he's making this claim in relativity to everything else that he said.
Yes, absolutely.
It just doesn't make any sense.
His argument doesn't follow.
He's going like this.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
Opinions are true,
Well,
even if they...
Right-wingers love this.
Yeah, they're the right-wingers, the party of this.
They're like babies. like 20 years from now, Fox News is just going to be blinking colored lights.
And the people in the back were like,
Yeah.
rolling balls. Everybody pop a molly. Fox News is on.
they contradict one another is to speak nonsense. Truth is an opinion or preference. It's not subjective or relative. It is inescapable because reality is inescapable.
Totally. So then you can't escape the reality that the scientific community has come to a consensus on
that
trans
people are real.
issues and gender dysphoria. So stop denying that reality, you fucking piece of shit. What do you think? Can you hang with it? What's your email, dude? Let's send this guy an email.
I hope this guy has a cold for the rest of his life.
No amount of double talk will change that. And that's the truth.
I hope every person he meets for the rest of his life calls him ma'am and a woman and she.
Girl!
For the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I hope, her life, I mean. For the rest of her life, this woman on screen, I hope that she can experience what it's like when someone won't fucking listen to your simple self-expression, you fucking shit stick.
Truth. I'm Paul Copan, author of True for You, But Not For Me, for Prager University.
Excellent work, ma'am.
Okay, what's his fucking name? I forgot already. And you know, Fox,
Paul
I don't forget
Copan.
names.
Yeah, let's look at Paul Copan's...
Paul Copan.
Copan. Paul Copan's
Stupid.
credentials.
Paul Copan.
Oh, no, there's no H.
Oh, sorry. I made it too interesting. Theologian.
Oh, a theologian.
Is a Christian theologian. That's what it is.
That's what broke his brain.
Yeah, because theology is a subsect of philosophy, so he can say he's a philosophy.
But he's actually just a religious zealot.
Analytic philosopher, apologist, and author.
Apologist. They called him apologist.
On
his own website?
On his own website?
He calls himself an
apologist? Is he okay?
What is going on, Paul?
He is currently a professor at the Palm Beach Atlantic University. How nice.
I want to see his website, paulcopan.com.
Yeah. Is it fun? Is it
Let's
flashy?
see how he presents
No,
himself.
it's fucking boring.
Oh, no.
It looks like a fucking teenager's resume.
Oh my god.
Ew.
He does know that colors exist, right?
He preached at Oxford University. Again. Why is he in England? Get out. They don't want you. Master of Arts in Philosophy of Religion. That's the thing. He doesn't have... These are all books. I don't want all his shit. I want about. Okay, here we go.
And you got to wonder, why didn't he refer to himself as a Christian theologian? Maybe because he thought that would make his argument less convincing?
Right, so he just says a professor,
So
a
he just says,
renowned
I'm
professor
a
of
professor of
philosophy.
philosophy.
You know, you can actually say what branch of philosophy. Like I say, my concentration is ethics.
Let's see the photo of the Paul Copeland. You know what? I was trying to think of this. That is the face. That is the face.
Yeah, look at.
Look at him. It is him. You shave his head, he is that fish.
Literally. Also, I love the little goop coming out of the mouth here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just like the goop that comes out of Copeland's mouth.
Analytic philosopher, apologist, and author. He is currently a professor at Palm Beach Atlantic
Can
University.
you zoom in a little bit? This font is hyper fine.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, it's not working. Okay.
And holds the endowed.
Bad web design, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, learn how to use a fucking computer. He's the author, editor. I'll read it out loud so you guys can read his bullshit. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, that's
better.
Not really.
Yeah.
He's the author or editor of over 40 books, including works such as
Is God a Moral Monster?
Is God a Vindictive Bully? What is that? Routledge? I don't know that word.
Yeah, it's probably Routledge. The
Routledge Companion to Philosophy of Religion, The Naturalness of Theistic Belief, Creation Out of Nothing, Philosophy of Religion, Classic and Contemporary Issues, A Little Book for New Philosophers.
No. You don't get to write on general philosophy, dude.
Yeah, you don't have a degree in general philosopher.
No. You shouldn't be the entry point for young people interested in philosophy. How dare you?
In 2017, he was a visiting scholar at Oxford University. For 6 years, he served as president of the Evangelical Philosophical Society. That's like a fucking oxymoron. He also helped establish the new MA in Philosophy of Religion at PBA, which will make available an undergraduate degree in apologetics. An undergraduate degree in apologetics. I want to make sure apologetics. I want to make sure a systematic argumentative discourse in defense, a branch of theology devoted to the defense of the divine origin and authority of Christianity.
A whole branch of philosophy devoted to zealots. How about that?
This is why we have to Google these fucking people.
Yeah.
Because they don't say he's a professor of philosophy and religion.
Yeah, and if he was all about truth, gotta tell the truth, he wouldn't be framing himself in the most broadly appealing way.
Renowned philosophy professor. It should say renowned theologian.
Yes.
That would be okay.
Yes.
But that's not what he's not a renowned philosophy professor.
Right, but they got to sell the narrative to their conservative audience that the Republicans have a better handle on science than anybody else.
Right.